Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are going to be continuing the Let's Play for the Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak number 4. The Irish can lynch my ass for that pronunciation. Anyway, last time Van and team headed out to the eroded cave. There they meet and team up with Ferry's brother Qasim. They proceed then to the deepest part of the cave and there we find our perpetrators inside. The man overseeing the operation there is introduced as Gao Lang, the very same man with a tattooed right arm we saw prior in a side quest for a brief moment. Van and team find him and win round 1. In round 2, however, he gets help from Shizuna. And it turns out that the job that Shizuna was hired to do there was exactly that, to be his backup and bodyguard if stuff gets dicey. After an awesome face-off between Qasim and Shizuna, god that was cool, and Van's team and Gao Lang, everyone goes their separate ways as the situation right now is still unresolved. Back on land, Shizuna decides that she wants to stick with us for a bit, and we go and do the usual. Then we do a 4SPG that was about dealing with rumors surrounding Eren. After some digging around, we find that Rui Lee, an old friend of Eren's, is at the center of these rumors, it seems. Following the trail further, we find out that she was pulled into some gambling debts and borrowed a lot of money, and the loan shark that gave her the money used her to spread the rumors about Eren in an attempt to damage his reputation. But Eren and Van deal with his goons, and Eren pays off the debt for Rui and chases the guy off, hopefully for good. And that is where we stopped last time. Quite a lot happened, and well, we'll see where this episode is gonna lead us to. I don't think... I think this episode might be actually the ending for the Langport part, at least it feels like it. All the current points and rumors and everything is literally just pointing towards Cao being the literal perp behind this whole shtick, and I'm just waiting to see what his reason is gonna be, because we already know Cao did some back and forth stuff in the past as well, so this is not gonna be anything new. I'm just waiting to hear what is the guy's reasoning gonna be. Why is he doing it this time? Did he intentionally team up with someone just to do an inside job, or what is happening? Because he's definitely capable of a lot of shady shit, as seen throughout all of the games that he has been part of since way back in Crossbell. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But first, we have quite the city to go through first, including a quick trip back to the eroded cave, because apparently there is an extermination quest over there from what I've seen in the comments. So we'll see about that. I'm kind of wondering if, and I might have said it at the end of the previous episode, I kind of wonder if this 4SVG on the board is gonna be an extermination quest. They usually are. Like, it's usually... They usually tend to be. It's always kind of like later in the in a current act or a chapter. It tends to be extermination on these things. But another thing I forgot, I completely forgot because it's been over a whole month since then. I do have a costume for Shizuna, and it's the DLC costume. It's the Pit Girl attire. This is gonna be spicy, isn't it? Oh my. Them legs and that midriff. Ooh la la. Okay. I do need to put you back into your normal dress, because that's gonna be a distraction. Anyway. Sorry. God damn it, Shizuna. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Anyway, we have a whole city block to start with here, so let's get this on the way, starting with this chick here. I think I can also watch another movie as well, so we're gonna do that. First off, it's been 1.5 years since my husband moved to Langport for work, and I'm still completely enamored with Eastern culture. I'm a stay-at-home wife, so I can take little day trips while my husband is away. Although I should probably head home so I can prepare dinner. Alright, good for you. Let's see while I'm here. Let's see what we got. Thank you, Anne. Let's see what we got. It is According to recent intel, a dangerous monster, the Mercure Flower, has been sighted at the eroded cave. We would greatly appreciate you taking care of this in the guild's stead. Sure. I was correct. Anyhow. Apparently, the Great Spire has been made of limits. Our customers have been complaining since they can't visit the observation deck. My boss certainly isn't in a fuss about it though. Thanks to all of that, we've been getting an upswing in business. Good for you.
Allow me to assist.
Let's see. What's playing right now? 3-point Heat. I already know that. The Saga of Ravana, the Return of the King. Right. Sharkferno. Genre disaster. Oh, actually, I've never noticed it. It tells me which I've purchased in the menu. Oops. I actually never paid attention to that. The Saga of Ravana. Sure, let's go with that. Let's take Reset, because I couldn't take her last time. Let's take Shizuna, because she's new. Yep, 600 Mira, let's go. Not like I'm strapped for money. Alright, we're taking a break. Van and his harem. Long ago in Central East, there lived a cruel, heartless king named Valen, who sat upon the throne of an ancient kingdom. He laid heavy taxes on his people, and all who opposed him were met with the executioner's blade. He ruled his kingdom with an iron fist. This music. Around the same time, a hardy country boy named Sindhu met a warrior by the name of Kiara, who managed to escape from the capital. She was Valin's half-sister, and when she informed Sindhu of Valin's misdeeds, he knew he could stand by the wayside no longer. After bidding farewell to his adoptive parents, who raised him after he was abandoned, he set out for the capital together with Kiara. Along the way, the pair crossed paths with an old knight who seceded from the royal army. From him, Sindhu learned the truth of his past. He was the legitimate successor to the throne, and Valen stole his rightful place as king. Is it just me, or is the story reminding me a lot of a lot of Reen situation? Also, I kind of wonder if this is gonna be tying into something. These are very prominent names. After his birth, he was nearly assassinated over his claim to the kingdom, but was able to escape with the help of his army. Armed with the determination to reclaim the throne, Sindhu returned to the capital at long last. As the royal army laid eyes on the gallant swordsman on horseback, they saw Sindhu as the physical manifestation of Ravana, a mythical god.
Let those who have ears hear my words, and those who have eyes behold my face. My name is Sindhu, true heir to the throne.
If you do not wish to perish, we beseech you, clear the way.
My king, the front lines have been breached. Worry.
If I hit pause, okay, it's not gonna skip it. Okay, I don't know much about the guys in the back. They very heavily have like a Mongolian design to them, that's fine. The characters in the front though. The chick on the left looks very similar to Sarah. The purple lightning, very similar. The guy on the right though, huh. I don't think we've met this actor. Huh. He makes me very curious now. He looks like he could be from the same tribe as Fairy, based on the blue hair and the orange. I mean, those are obviously movie attire and stuff like that, but still, he kind of resembles one of the Kruga warriors.
Not. What can this rabble hope to accomplish? 17 years ago, that boy escaped the hand of fate. But one can only outrun it for so long.
You disgust me. To think that I share a bloodline with such a vile monster. That won't hold true after today, because your life ends here!
A pathetic delusion for a pathetic traitor. The gallows are much too merciful an end for one such as you. I shall send you to the great beyond with my own hands!
A man's character is determined by what he chooses to protect. You chose poorly, Valen. And that choice will be your undoing.
Aww. Alright. Interesting. Also, I think the actress on the left for the chick was one of the two dancer girls, the older one. Can't remember her name right now. I believe they made use of one of Elsheim's epic poems as the motive for the movie. Seeing how well put together this production was makes me wonder how much the film industry will grow in Elsheim from here. I heard a lot of different companies from there played a big hand in the making of this movie, even though Vegas Films was the lead producer. Ah, I see. That would certainly explain the high production values. I wonder why the theater in Trion Mall isn't showing this movie. Well, Vale's investment bank is the Trion Mall's biggest sponsor. So I'm guessing that has something to do with it. Oh, very interesting. So, even though this is happening at the same time, obviously between what is happening in EATER and stuff like that, some movies are only gonna be viewable on this separate path compared to the people left back in EATER. Huh, very interesting. So, Cinder was strong enough to be mistaken for a god. I wonder who'd win in a fight between me and him after he realized his true power. Too bad he isn't real. Oh, you will get your chance to prove yourself. You will get enough chances to prove how powerful you are, don't you worry. You're probably also gonna get beaten down a lot until you stand up again and beat the shit out of someone. We know how this franchise goes. I can introduce you to Cassius. That would be a show. Oh my god, that would be a show. She versus Cassius? Holy. If you do wet at it, I doubt there'd be a battlefield left to fight on by the end. Not like we don't deal with those kinds of crazy powerful beings on a regular basis, of course. Thank you. Van is me. Thank you, Van. This is just reminding me how many times I said something in Daybreak 1 and then immediately Van follows up with the same sentence. You asshole. I suppose that's true. Still, I like to think that human beings are stronger than just about anything. We can't ever really be like gods, but that very fact is what drives us to learn and grow. Damn! Damn, that was a sentence! Holy shit, Shizuna! Yes, brochure, bye. Okay. I just quickly want to see in the brochure though. Hold on. Saga of Ravana. Starring Sarah. Uh-huh. Okay. Was that her name? Yeah, that was her name. Yeah, okay, so it is the sister. It is the sister of the one. That's cool. That's cool that they are actually doing movie shit now. That is very cool. Both starring in their own movies. Very nice. Yeah, okay. Can't watch another movie. Thought as much. So let's go through here. Apparently, Professor Hamilton designed the Great Spire so that it could operate specifically as a trading center. I'd hoped I might stop by the observation deck again before heading home to Liberal, but it seems they're not admitting anyone inside right now. Oh well, I need to get a few souvenirs for the wife and kids anyway. You do. You say hi to the Burl. Cannot wait for the remake.
Thank you for visiting the
I was able to get off work early today, so I figured I'd take the chance to make dinner tonight. I don't usually get the opportunity because I get home so late. The clerk even gave me a few recommendations for ingredients just now. I'm really looking forward to it. Nice. Ma'am? It's funny to think I've been working at this department store for over 10 years now. Funnily enough, I'm not even from the East. I haven't regretted moving here for a minute though. I've seen so many amazing sights and made so many wonderful memories. That's why I don't pay any mind to all those nasty rumors about Langport. I refuse to allow the good to be overshadowed by the bad.
We hope you enjoy your stay.
Nice.
Please take as much time as you need.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have a shit ton of food that I need to eat.
See you again.
Did I just see it correctly? Okay, I thought I read 69,420 on the Mira. Close. Van? Whoa. Okay. Evening already, huh? At least business lasted through the day. This department store is run by the Kowloon group, so I'm sure you can imagine why I'd be nervous about where things are headed. I just wish they'd contact me and let me know what to expect.
Hope you enjoy your stay. What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
Okay, these shops don't have any kind of... Oh, you have. Oh, you probably have stuff for Shizuna, don't you? Our shop supplies training equipment to the dojo in the second ward in the Eastern Quarter. They've been one of our most important customers since way back. Plus, we're always getting business from their former students, too.
Welcome.
In other words, they fully endorse our product. Why don't you buy one of our traditional weapons as a souvenir? Well, I guess we've got no choice but to buy one. If you want one so bad, pay with your own, Mira. She gave him the look of, please buy me stuff. What is new though? I'm actually not sure. Maybe it is this, because this is the thing she has equipped right now.
Welcome.
No, I have 2 of those already. What the shit is new with you, huh?
Thank you for
I am
Kowloon department store.
lost. Oh, right. If memory serves, tonight's supposed to be the auction for Red Star's Dragon Chariot. It's a luxury car that acts as the main draw for the Lunar New Year festival. I'm more of a racer guy myself, but... Huh, I wonder if they'd let me work on a Dragon Chariot if I was an engineer with them.
Allow me to assist.
One can dream. Oh hey, she's here now. Hi. I've been trying to catch the bus so I can make it to a business meeting, but will it even get me there on time? We were originally supposed to meet at the Great Spire, but they decided to change the venue to a hotel on the outskirts of town. Not that I mind or anything, I just wish they would have told me a little sooner. Oh, it's gonna be fine in that case if you are a bit late. Oh, hi? Detective? Yes, I'm afraid you won't be able to use the ticket gates to enter the Great Spire at the moment. You'll have to find another set of gates elsewhere. They got a cop to play a tour guide? Damn, he must have it rough. Oh, it's you. No, they just wanted to know what was going on. A lot of the residents have been pretty confused about all the trouble lately, and as a police officer, it's my job to give them reassurance. But actually, I was just in the middle of investigating the whole business when found Lou. I came out to catch a break, and suddenly I was ambushed. Fan, do you know what's gonna happen to him? I'm not at liberty to discuss any details, unfortunately. All I can say is that he is denying the charges at the moment. But if it's any consolation, I fully intend to hear the man out on the matter, without any personal bias. So try not to worry, Aaron. Thanks. Hey, nice guy. There's a lot of things that haven't been adding up since Faun's arrest. Actually, I wonder if the Great Spire being sealed up has something to do with all this. Wow, this guy's pretty sharp, huh? Especially considering they've been using talismans to warp everyone's senses. Ah, interesting. Okay. Also, sir, where is your hand right now? You're a police officer! Yeah, Dart was quick to pick up Almata's involvement last year as well. I'm guessing he's just more experienced than the rest of the force. Oh yeah, experience can do a lot. Oh, this is why the guy had a new thing. I didn't look at the... I didn't look at the, what's it called? The customization part. I can upgrade her weapon.
Thank you.
Yep, that was it. Okay. I mean to pray for Fan's release and Guillen's recovery, but I still have a number of duties to perform. The receptionist is the face of the establishment. I don't have the luxury of appearing depressed to the public. I mean, true? My company would like to start developing supplements that use high-quality vegetables as their base instead of Eastern herbal roots. We believe it could be popular with the younger generation and those still in the working world. I know I can trust in Hong Fa, that's why I brought him along for the negotiations, but with the Great Spire being closed... Oh shit, I just noticed Cronkite in the back, just casually sitting there sipping coffee. Kim's been very proactive about finding financing for his company's new supplement idea. However, the Kowloon Financial Bank has seen their stock price drop rather suddenly recently. I suspect negotiations will be stalled for the moment. Hi, buddy. Can I talk to you? Yes. Oh, it's you. I heard about what happened at the eroded cave. Honestly, it sounds like it made for a rather unusual situation. Yeah, well, it doesn't exactly take a scientist to wrap up people's perceptions with some talismans. Be it as it may, Marduk's risks management AI continues to classify the area as a red zone. I suppose I'll just have to see how this all plays out until the alert is lifted. I'm curious as to how Almata's legacy relates to all this. Anyway, it seems like we caught you in the middle of tea time. I'm a little surprised you're not drinking coffee, actually. I can certainly understand why. That always seemed to be his preferred drink back in Basel. Well, this is Eastern tea. I figured if I was going to come all this way to Langport, I may as well sample the local beverages. Also, my father was quite fond of this drink in particular. He drank it regularly throughout his life. Now that you mention it, your parents were from Langport, weren't they? I feel like I remember you saying you moved to Basel when you were still a child. I think you mentioned it during last year's Revolution Festival. You must have fond memories of your father and his tea. It seems you have quite a memory. That was an interesting remark. I typically don't dedicate much time toward things that fail to pique my interest. However, I suppose I'll have to remain here in the meantime. Perhaps I'll see what becomes of Almata's legacy. I was supposed to have a business meeting this evening, but as you can see, the Great Spire isn't letting anyone in at the moment. Of all the times to get hell up like this, given what's going on with AOA right now, I was hoping we could finalize everything as soon as possible. Yeah, about that. Oh yeah, oh my god, the tower is a bit misty. Actually, wait, does it get stronger when I get closer? Nah. It's just shifting back and forth. Okay. Heiwe has a pretty deep-rooted presence in Langport. Even though the citizens fear them, they also rely on them. They planted that seed of trust long ago, and have shown themselves to be quite capable of ruling from the shadows. That's why everyone's so anxious now. Either way, our priority will always be to protect civilians. We'll be on full alert until the threat dies down. Good job, Racer Guild. The fact that Heiwe is in such a sovereign position really leaves our hands tied. Honestly, it's been very frustrating. That's why I've had to put my faith in Hornet, despite his lack of experience. And Xiaoling as well. Her having achieved B rank at such a young age is a testament to her skill. Yup. And here's Hornet. In regard to Heiwe's recent internal conflict, the guild's been taking a wait-and-see approach. It doesn't seem like they have any intent to harm civilians, but we just want to make sure nobody's caught in the crossfire. We do intend to go back to making our normal rounds soon though. Oh, don't worry, I'm on top of the rounds. I tend to hear a lot of gossip in my line of work. Guess it just comes with the territory. The business with Hayway seems to be the talk of the town lately, although it hasn't really affected the average citizens yet. They've got their hands in both politics and local industries though. I can't help wondering how it'll all shake out in the end. Oh, we'll see. It's gonna be either a bloodbath or it's gonna be just a spectacle. We've been slammed with customers for the last hour. A lot of people have been looking for restaurants to eat at after finding out the Great Spire's been closed off. I love our food though. It makes me so happy to see everyone enjoying it. I mean, yeah, when one big tourist destination is closed off, everyone's gonna go to the others.
Positively delectable.
With the Great Spire shut down, I figure I might as well leave work early today. Although, I'm still on call in case someone needs my attention. Huh. A bracer came by on his rounds a while ago. He gave me some thoughtful advice on how to stay calm about the future. He also reminded me that our restaurant draws on long life for inspiration. That means our connections to Hayway don't run very deep. I'm glad that it seems to be working in our favor. Still, I hope nothing serious comes from all this. You know, I wanted to go and check out that new stand over by the department store, but it's completely disappeared. Oh, don't you worry about that guy. Don't you worry about the drug dealer. I asked around to see if anyone knew what happened to the place, and apparently they had their shop seized by the police. Not really sure why, but I guess that's one less rival for me to worry about. Oh, that guy was never on your level, don't worry. Oh god, oh, she's sleeping again. Mommy's like a bear when it's winter. She sleeps a whole bunch. Actually, I'm pretty tired too. Maybe I should call Dad to pick us up. His mother. 5 more minutes. Fuck's sake. Man, please watch your kid.
For a Monto?
Yes.
Do you really mean that?
What the shit? Oh, these two up there. That new stall already closed up shop. Guess the pasta guy freaked out over nothing. I mean, he was all like, this is going to impact our futures and stuff. But all the other stands have packed up and left, and his stuff's selling like hotcakes as usual. Status quo remains unchanged. Yep. Alright, the new sector, well, back to the old sector, and also she's here now. Hey, Rui. When I met up with everyone again, they all greeted me with smiles, like nothing had changed. Nobody was even angry at me, just worried. I'm so sorry, Aaron. I can't believe what I've done. I told you, it's all behind us now. Just remember to rely on your friends and help them in return. That's the best way to make up for it. Right, I understand. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Wait, you have more? Oh, you do have more, I didn't notice. The Forest PG request fee, I already arranged for the Mira to be sent to your account. I promise I'll pay back every bit of that 500,000 Mira Aaron gave me, and I'll work extra hard to do it too. I don't want to ever cause problems for my friends again. Good. Thank you again for your help getting the Dragon Chariot back. Now the auction can move forward as planned. We've already finished making our preparations, so all that's left is to greet the bidders. Now, to make absolute sure the auction goes smoothly... Uh-huh. Oh. We still don't know all the facts about this tax evasion issue, but I'm just finding it a little hard to believe. When I first started working here, Fan would often give me some words of encouragement, especially when he saw me struggling with patrons. Needless to say, I've had a good impression of the Liu family ever since. You? Everyone at this theater is so enthusiastic and kind, actors and stuff alike. I wish more people would come to appreciate not only the theater, but its acting troupe as well. Perhaps I'll do my part to spread the good word. We always put everything we have into giving our patrons a memorable experience. Even when I'm on stage, I pray that my dance moves will give the audience respite from their everyday struggles. Uh-huh. I know I shouldn't get bogged down in comparing myself to others, but how else am I supposed to grow as a performer? I mean, he has a point. You do need to kind of compare yourself to others and then aspire to be better or at least on par with them. This is just something Linz was lecturing me about earlier. Well, whatever. I have my own strengths to bring to the table. As long as I work hard, I'll be able to bring smiles to all our patrons' faces. That's the attitude. Oh god, the two... Man? Damn! Talk about a nice car! Yeah, no kidding. Wait, which one? Is it looking this way? Yeah, no kidding. I think they're going ahead with the auction still. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, it was Hyde's, not Downey. That's what confused me. I can't even imagine how much the highest bid will be. Hey, maybe we can pull our mirror together to buy it? Are you crazy? It'd take both our lifetimes combined to make money like that. Guys, you're not buying this car, please. Oh man, I wonder what the selling price will be. Probably like... I don't even want to know. No, I don't want to say it, that's too much. We might have to pay a little to attend the auction, but who cares? Skipping a few meals is nothing. Sheesh, Downey never changes, huh? Always spouting the first thing that comes to mind. The guy just never thinks before he acts. Honestly, he's the same when we're racing too. What a handful. The only person I know who can buy this car is called Akiyama. Making noodles by hand is not only difficult, but requires careful technique as well. The craft takes a lot of skill. I'm hoping to learn all I can from my master so that I can do it myself someday. Yeah? Wait, did you have more? No, okay. Didn't mean to press scan button. I'm planning to develop some Moshette products to go along with the Moshi line. Oh good, rip off the other one as well, why don't you? What do you mean that's plagiarism? How rude! Look at the cute little money-making eyes of his. Would those eyes lie? No, they wouldn't, but still, plagiarism is plagiarism, buddy. We can't go to the observation deck. Oh, I want to see the sunset. Man? I wanted to stop by the Great Spire observation deck on our way home from shopping, but they aren't letting anyone in right now. My daughter was really looking forward to it too. Oh well. Just go to the dock? I can personally confirm the potency of all our fermented foods. You're guaranteed to be satisfied with our products. Although, I understand that the smells can be a bit off-putting, but you'll never know how good it is until you try it. So, why not give it a little taste test?
Take all the time you need.
Oh yeah, this is what you were saying.
Be seeing you.
Hey Aaron, mind helping me train sometime soon? With Jin, and no, with the whole Liu family in danger right now, I want to make sure I'm strong enough to help. You sure seem a lot more fired up than usual. Alright, I don't mind giving you a few pointers. Still, don't feel like you need to jump into the fray. You'll have plenty more opportunities to show what you're made of in the future.
Alright then.
This kid is a good one.
And you're free to take a gander at the win.
Cannot wait to see that kid grow up to be some kind of diesel machine. I've heard that a person's level of reading comprehension is dependent on how many books they've read before the age of 15. I mean, I didn't read that many books before the age of 15, but I can guarantee you, since started gaming, I've read a lot. Does that count? That's why I read so much. It's not just because I sell books. Reading helps me understand the world better. That's a fair point. You know, I'm starting to think you only show up in Langport when trouble's afoot. At least there doesn't seem to be any major incident on the surface this time. Anyway, you just be careful, man. Yeah, I appreciate the warning, old-timer. Alright, first Fan and now Ashen. I know I said I'd give my life to protect her, but the family's steward told me to cool my head. He ordered me to stand on guard duty for now. Let us handle it. We'll make sure she gets back safely. I may not know what you plan on doing, but I'm sure you have what's best for Langford in mind. I know how reliable youngsters are, but just make sure to take care of yourselves out there. Huh. No worries needed, ma'am. Just you wait. Everything's gonna be just fine. We don't know for sure how it'll all go down, though. Just try and avoid Newtown for the time being, alright?
Come on in and...
Wow, you look exhausted. Well, maybe some of my food can help you out. We've got a whole buffet today. There's a deep-fried scorpion with duck's blood. Excuse me, what? What did I just read? There's deep-fried scorpion with duck's blood, okay. Smoked snake meat. All of it's sure to put the pep back in your step. Oh, you make it sound so good. I heard of those dishes before, but I've never actually had the chance to try them. Last time we had the opportunity, Kurogana came in just to spoil all my fun. Okay. That is that for this side. Alright, Harbor District, what do you have? No matter how thorough we attempt to be, Heiwe still manages to skirt by regulations. This uproar isn't going to affect them one bit. We're going to need to keep a better eye on them from here on out. These two shady shits. That's all the merch for today. Thanks for the help in getting it loaded. I just wish the space wasn't so compact. It takes forever to get things squared away. Maybe we ought to start asking for more Mira. Uh-huh. Got a new scam you wanna talk about? You may be the crafty one, but I'm the guy who puts your plans into action. Jesus Christ, these two. Oh. Oh, Fisher dude, what are you doing here? Besides fishing. We got us another big haul today. Seems Lavur Gulf's just swarming with fish. You know, considering I'm already out and about, why don't I take on a little night fishing? It's been a while since I had the chance. Not like the grandkids will need help anytime soon. Actually, maybe I should give them a call first. Maybe you should.
I bet I can catch a big one here. So, what's on the menu?
I do have the big catch, yeah, the pufferfish. Okay. Valis and my home country, Elsheim, are economic rivals. However, our trade system functions very similarly. That's why we not only have to make sure to maintain good relations with Calvard, but to keep a close eye on trends in each nation as well. I know there's a whole lot of social upheaval going on right now, but who wants to think about that? I just want to play some b-ball, man. No better way to relieve stress, you know. Good for you. You. Last year I got in a mix-up with a few gangsters over some junk I happened to pick up. I've been more careful about the stuff I sell ever since. I want that kind of mess coming my way again. Good, he learned. The Central East seems to be doing quite well these days. I'm just glad the trade routes we've established with them have no involvement with Heiwe. Okay, short and sweet. I'm not noticing that Ensign Glassley keeps getting loaned out to other departments all by himself lately. Truth be told, there's rumors going around that he's been selling munitions on the black market. You'd think he'd try to be a little less conspicuous about it. He's doing fine. Alright, that's this sector done. Okay, second ward, let's go. Gambling is pretty popular in the second ward. In fact, we're even set to have a whole different class of gambler around here. That being said, I've been hearing a few rumors about a few gamblers who've been preying on women lately. I'm not familiar with all the details, but if you're planning to do any gambling, make sure to keep an eye out. Oh, with that already, don't worry about any of that. Langford's been dealing with a lot of issues recently. Despite that, the second ward is still as lovely as ever. It just has this lived-in feel to it, you know? Like you've stepped into another era, and the townspeople only add to the atmosphere. I find the first ward charming as well, but the second ward is simply bursting with life. This last batch of fish have a more unique looking pattern than I thought. Well, I guess that means the experiment worked. As long as I'm careful in raising them, I should be able to start selling them as a separate breed. Oh, sorry. Seems I got a bit lost in thought for a moment there. I was just checking on whether my crossbreeding worked. See that? Getting goldfish to pass on a 3-color pattern is incredibly difficult. But it seems I managed it just fine. I can't wait for Mei Xin and the others to see. Maybe it'll make for a nice distraction from all the stuff that's going on. I'm glad Mei Xin was able to make it through the cook-off without any issues, but I don't think it did very much to ease everyone's worries about Langport. I mean, the Liu family is in such a tight spot now. I hope Mei Xin doesn't have to deal with any extra hardship because of it. I just want things to be peaceful again, so we can relax and enjoy the goldfish, you know? I can't imagine what will happen with to Langport after all this. Well, come what may, I'll do everything in my power to protect not only Tian Tian, but the restaurant or our father left us as well. I'm sure we'll be fine. After all, I spent the last 2 years fending off the Lai family. Oh, you'll be fine. We'll get through this. You'll be fine. Oh shit, they're here. Nice. You first. My sisters told me she'd do anything to protect our restaurant, so I've got to do the same. I really hope I can grow up to be as good as a chef as she is. But it's not just her cooking skills that amaze me. She's got the perfect personality for running a restaurant. That's why I want to help her protect it all, and I'll do my best to learn from her along the way.
Well,
you are gonna probably be more diesel than your sister in the future with that attitude. Oh wow, this food's really good. So these are the flavors of the East, huh?
Yes, it's delicious. Oh, you can tell the chef has a lot of pride in their craft. And to think such exquisite food would come from an everyday restaurant. Just how did they manage to bring out these flavors? Perhaps the chef has extraordinary skill, or maybe the ingredients were really fresh today.
I suppose it's no surprise everyone's been raving about their food lately. By the way, don't you think the townsfolk seem a bit worked up about something? Yeah, I've noticed that too. I think I heard someone mention the Lai and Liu families.
Oh, aren't they a part of Heiwei? You know, perhaps it's time we start heading back to our hotel.
Might be a good choice.
I may be an outsider, but even I can tell the whole Heiwei situation is nothing to involve myself in. I can't very well risk exposing Sinem and Monier to harm either, so I think we'll be heading back to our hotel a bit earlier tonight.
I heard this whole town is under the control of an eastern syndicate called Heiwei. I thought this trip would just be about sightseeing, but I guess there's more than one side of Langport. We don't have anything to do with Heiwei, but still, I hope we don't get wrapped up in anything. You'll be fine.
Up.
We've already finished making all the purchases we needed to, so we thought it might be nice to have some dinner. The food here is wonderful, but I can't help worrying about the state of Langport at the moment.
I wonder, what else should I teach Wang?
Obviously, surfing didn't make the cut. You see, Wang taught me martial arts, so I've been wanting to teach him some other activities in exchange. Let me think. I've heard rock climbing's been taking off in the capital recently. Maybe he'd like that. That's just as bad as surfing. Quit while you're behind, bud. Please don't. He's gonna die.
Hello, young lady. Didn't I see you eating gelato a minute ago? Oh, I see. You must be traveling with Aaron and the Spriggan.
That's right. I go way back with these guys. By the way, your baths may be a little different from the ones back home, but they were still quite comfy, so thanks a bunch.
I'm glad to hear it. Please feel free to come back anytime you like. Actually, wait a minute. You're saying you went into the baths already? I don't believe I ever saw you enter the changing room.
She did say something about being in stealth mode when she popped into the man's bath. Ikaruga's stealth ability. It's astonishingly effective at concealing a human presence. It seems to be one on the same level as a shard stealth. Sheesh, if you ask me, it just makes her even more annoying to deal with.
It's been a while since I last worked the front. I'm glad I get the chance to meet such interesting people again. Sitting in one place for so long is starting to take a toll on these old bones though. Well, hopefully my back will heal itself up soon, then I can get back to teaching my Tai Shin classes. What's with that look? This body's a Tai Shin machine. Just you watch, I'll be teaching for years to come. We'll see.
Welcome to Shenyu.
Well, we're taking a bath. Of course we are. Is she gonna be on the proper side now?
Getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
I think she's in the proper side.
It's nice to take a load off for a change.
And it always ends with your mug.
All right, back in business, baby.
Okay.
Stay warm out there, you hear?
Really needed that everyone was still in
What a nice.
a shitty shape after the cave experience. How this whole mess with Heiwe is going to work out is anyone's guess now. After all, it's not just a Lai family problem anymore. That being said, this isn't exactly a situation we can wait to blow over. Well, I've seen my fair share of troubles at the hands of the Lai family. If I got through those, I'll get through this one too. In the meantime, I'll do what I can to get everyone on the same page, alright? So don't worry about us second ward folk. Alright then. Hey, neighborhood watch wannabes. How's it going? Hey, we heard what happened, Aaron. Never thought you were the type. Oh, that's about the rumors? Guess you really are scum. Let it go, Ryusei. Man, couldn't you tell that was all a bunch of bull? Just ignore him, Aaron. I knew you'd never stoop that low. Defense, and immediately this is him. Yeah, don't let them get to you. Looks like they must have heard a rumor that's been going around. Man, that really pisses me off. Just leave it for now. Not like they can talk about not like they can talk about the same thing forever, you know? I guess. If we can just talk to Riley, I'm sure she'll take it all back. Oh, we did, don't worry.
Alright then.
Sorry, Aaron. Guess I got a little confused about things. I know you're not that kind of guy. Sure. Huh, I knew it was a lie. Maybe it's just a woman's intuition, but that story was sketchy as hell. Okay, at least you guys have brains. Given how hard you've been working to help everyone, I doubt the rumors hold any weight. We trust you enough to know you'll never do something like that, you know? So don't let it get you down, Aaron. I don't really get all the stories my grandma tells me about Heiwe. But I'm not scared one bit. We've got lots of nice and strong people in town to help us. Yep, that we do. Heiwe's history has always been full of schemes. The elders in particular have been keen on trying to outwit one another for ages now. Some families thrived in doing so, but others fell. Just look at the Lai family. The only reason they were able to obtain their position was because they elbowed out another family. Interesting backstory. Still, the scale of this incident, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. Oh. I've seen a great deal in my years, but never anything like this. I have to wonder how the young ones reacted upon hearing the news, like my grandchild. They don't seem to be very frightened, at least. Perhaps they really will be alright in the end. Anyway, this is proof the times are indeed changing. Us old folk need to start thinking outside the box. Times do be changing. Oh, hi, ma'am. Given how much time I spend with my richer patrons, I suppose it might seem a bit odd for me to say this, but I just can't see myself ever leaving the older side of town. It's home to me. Plus, I can't help feeling indebted to Taoyuan. Waiting for it to reopen might not be such a bad idea. Oh, these two are over here now. I never thought there'd be so many ways to play with bottles. Using them as instruments was my favorite. But the bowling was a close second. I can't believe they didn't break. Yeah, I know. Thanks for coming up with all those ideas. Wait, you came up with a lot... Wait, you came up with a lot of cool things too. Wait, who was... Okay, these two in a row sounded weird. Anyway. Like using them to trap fish. Actually, isn't there a book that teaches you how to do that? Really? Well, I always see fish hiding in driftwood, so I figured bottles would do the work the same. It was just a feeling I had, that's all. It's pretty amazing that you're as smart as an author, though. All right, shouldn't we check on the bottle traps now? Yeah, let's go and see what we got. That's actually very smart. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting way to fish. You put the bottles in, wait for the fish to enter to use it as a hiding place, and then you just put the cork on and pull out the bottle. And by the way, the bottles they're talking about are those giant alcohol bottles that have like big entrances. We really make a great team, Xingqi. I feel like we can do anything together. I always have fun playing with So Young. It's like we're always on the move. It also gives me a chance to try things I wouldn't get to do otherwise. Nice. Oh, hey. Alright, understood. Leave the patrolling to me then. Maybe I'll even pick up some information along the way. Anyway, that should give you enough time to focus on what you need. Sorry, I didn't mean to put so much work on your plate. I'm a failure of a bracer, aren't I? Hey, it's fine to need a little help sometimes. It's nothing to worry yourself over. I mean, we're friends, right? I can't thank you enough, Pinsui. I guess I'll just have to work even harder to make it up to you. Now that Heiyu is down for the count, it's almost like the guild in Langport's last line of defense. I'll do everything I can to protect the peace. When discipline of the Gecko School When disciples of the Gecko School come together, we can do just about anything. I want to help Xiaoling out as much as I can with her bracer job, which is why I'm trying to get the rest of us to handle some of the smaller issues for her. That way, she can tackle the more important stuff. Good.
Thanks again for all the help earlier, and sorry for getting you wrapped up in my family drama.
It was no big deal. Taking on requests is our job. Still, this business with Gao Lang has been bugging me. Yeah, we fought him over at the eroded cave too. Definitely seems like the guy's got a few screws loose. Kasim described him as a combat fanatic. It should be noted, we're still unsure of what his full strength may be. Oh, that's right. I forgot you ran into him. If it weren't for Gao Lang, my brother might have never... Well, there's no need to go on about that now. At the very least, we've broken down one barrier. I actually just got back from walking my brother to the station. He's heading back to the capital. It was odd seeing this station so quiet though. Okay, a nice little follow-up on the cave, and they talk about it, so that's very nice.
I just got back from the station. It was pretty strange seeing it so quiet. Everything just felt off.
Very interesting. That it's empty, huh? I can't believe someone in the Liu family was pulling the strings the whole time. Now that I think about it, how did Cao Li end up in service of the Liu family in the first place? What if he... No, it's probably best not to speculate too much. Ooh, that's a thought I never had. How did he... Did we ever learn that? Ooh, I don't think that was ever covered. Oh, is he maybe hinting at something big here? Ooh. I can't believe I never thought about that. I don't even remember if that was ever discussed. Huh. Outside of the fact that he has been in their service for a long time. Oh, hello Aaron, Mr. Arkride. I heard about what happened, although I only know the broad strokes. I knew he was behind the Lai family's betrayal. Sounds like you had your suspicion about Gao Lang from the start. In that case, mind filling us in? What do you know about that guy? I'm afraid there's not a great deal to tell. I only served as his master for a short period after all. But he originally began his training at a Lai family dojo, and I'm sure you can imagine he displayed incredible prowess for the martial arts. Seeking to hone his skill even further, he decided to train at our school for some time,
I believe that was about 5 years ago now. As before, he showed overwhelming proficiency with the craft, and then challenged us to a duel. I'm guessing Lilian was there at the time. That's correct. After losing the battle, my son felt the need to reject everything he had learned for himself, including the path of the warrior. Apparently, after dwelling on it for some time, he came to the conclusion that the Gekka school could no longer offer him a life he wanted. Our highest-ranking pupils, our masters, none of them could best Gao Lang. However, Gao Lang clearly had no wish to take over our dojo. He simply left the battle with a dissatisfied expression on his face. It was as if he felt there was something he still lacked. He's been chasing stronger and stronger challenges ever since. Can't even imagine what's going on in that guy's head. Guess it doesn't really matter though. If he really is involved with this whole Heiwei shakeup, he's gonna have to deal with me. I see you're choosing to face him then. Well, if that's your choice, I won't stand in your way. Just know that he is the most extraordinary warrior the Gekka school has ever known. Overcoming him will be far from simple. Remember this, Aaron. Show him everything you've learned thus far.
Right, I'll make damn sure I win. He's probably gonna be either a boss fight before Cao, or he's gonna be in a team-up with Cao at the end of the tower.
Gao Lang is the most extraordinary warrior the Gekka school has ever known. Overcoming him will be far from simple. Remember this, Aaron. Show him everything you've learned thus far.
Yeah, okay, that sentence was so unnecessary. He literally just said the same goddamn shit he just said.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh. That's the extermination request. A fearsome foe is prowling. Let's do this.
You're up against a large group.
Well, this will be interesting. First off,
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
what did you have?
Going all in!
Argent Thorn, Zodiac Sign, sure, crit up.
Release!
Let's do that. You?
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
Sure, I will use a sharp boost. Give me a moment. Hit a roar.
Chance!
And for the time being, you will kinda
Use
take
a shard boost to get the upper
their
hand!
attention. Keep quiet, March 7th.
Give them your all!
Over here! All for you!
This should be fine.
Don't screw with me!
Yep. Go and look that way. You, my friend,
Send you flying!
will do this.
Perfect chance!
And then the next time you're gonna do your big area debuff, you...
I like where this is headed.
Yeah. Okay.
The Allah have
Okay, damage up. Ow.
I'll be sorry for that.
That's why I gave you that position there. Alright, let's see how many are gonna get hit by the charm.
Activating skill.
Feast your eyes on me.
Okay, damn, son. Okay. Huh, only... How many got hit by it? Only this thing got hit by the charm. Okay, well,
Let's
it's
party.
time, I guess.
Slice and dice!
Engaging skill.
Now then, let's do this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel.
There! Behold! Zeroth Gleam!
Damn.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Damn. Damn, everything died. Everything died.
With an art!
Oh, she has a crit round coming? I might have to steal the crit round because she's not gonna be able to do the S break again because it's on a cooldown. Sure.
Initiating drive!
And the resistance is down.
Your guardian
Hopefully.
blade. Slice them up!
Nice. Ow. Nice counter.
Here goes!
Alright, but oh shit, nice. It's paralyzed. Cool. Well, in that case, let's see. With a back attack bonus, sure. Let's do that.
Activating skill.
Talent barrage! Keep moving, Van!
Keep moving, man, indeed. Actually, now that I can do back attacks,
Their weakness with an art.
let's pull you boys together. Do that,
It's over!
and do that.
Crushed! Here goes!
Give them your all.
You should be dead.
Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter.
Oh, still alive.
Talking.
Oh, still alive. Well, in that case,
Unleashed.
and that. Oh, you literally turn your back to me. Nice.
Engaging skill.
This is Silver Wing.
God, why are you so cool? Damn, that did so much damage because it was a crit route. Damn. Okay. Mute too.
Well done, everyone.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Nice. Okay, more points. Alright, that's that. Cannot interact with this thing, right? Yep. This thing has to play some kind of bigger role at some point into something. I refuse to believe that its entire purpose was just in the previous game. Alright, tower time, let's see. Oh. Hold up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, that's just great. They've got Lu family members and these young Shaw stationed here. They even have Marduk's security drones. They're using shards to camouflage themselves. Good catch. That suspicious red light sure came in handy. I wonder why they're hiding out in the open. Looks like they cleared everyone out of the building. Okay, that's very interesting, because earlier in one of the NPC conversations they mentioned that they've used talismans all over the place, but they haven't seen the talismans yet, so might have been an oversight? This is just like what they did at the eroded cave. Or maybe they just thought it's the same thing because eroded cave. Yeah, but somehow the talismans are having an even stronger effect here. I just checked the orbital net for details on what's going on. The Great Spire and the train lines connected to it have been closed since 2 hours ago. Ah. That explains the train situation. The reason given was that the orbital facilities were malfunctioning. They are instructing people to use other gates. The depths of which this guy plots his bullshit runs deeper than Gehenna itself. Oh yeah. Like before, the barrier is formed by talismans, and its power is being amplified. Yet people are carrying on like everything's normal. Except for us, of course. I'm guessing we have that little device of yours to thank for that. You guessed right. Willing to bet this is a sign that another Genesis fragment is holed up in there. Saves me the trouble of making them spill where they're stashed it. So, what's the plan? Oh, sorry. So, what's the plan, Chief? Guessing a frontal assault's not on the menu? Yeah, that'd be suicide. Now if we had someone who could lure him away, that'd be a different story. Perhaps Mirabelle can assist there. Why don't we call up Jack and Haley too? I'm sure they'd be happy to help. I can give Sid and the others a holler if you need me to. Yeah, do that. We'll need every tool in the tool shed for this op. Huh, things are beginning to heat up now. The various parties were contacted and given the rundown of the situation. They all agreed to play a part in the operation, and a plan involving diversionary tactics was devised. Once we're ready to begin the operation, we'll need to gather near the Great Spire. For Aaron and Ashen's sake, we have to make this plan work. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be definitely a point of no return. Let me just check the districts quickly. We have updates. These are updated high. I heard about your plan to create a diversion. Considering your opponent, I'd be prepared for any mishaps. Since I have my own mission to deal with, I'll be unable to cooperate directly. However, it seems you've been granted Mirabelle's full support. See that you make the most of it. Hey, look at that, updates. There's no way I could turn down a request from you and Reset. It looks like all the prep for your diversion is pretty much underway by now, so I'm good to go when you are. Nice. I sent Riley off to talk to Sid and the others. I told her she needed to apologize to them. Well, anyway, I'm just glad we got everything settled. Thanks, Haley. You really helped us out back there. Yeah, we only beat those gamblers because of you. Here's something they don't bother anyone else for a while. But hey, even if they do try to make a comeback, I'll be here to put them back in their place. Nice. I just hope those two don't bother anyone else for a while. But hey, even if they do try to make... Okay, yeah, same thing. Huh, I thought her icon was highlighted for the current operation, but no. It's too bad Riley got caught up in all this because of the Live family. Well, at least she's safe now. Haley seems pretty happy about it too. I'll make sure to prepare a diversion for you. Well, so long as my drunk ass doesn't mess it up. Maybe I should do a little maintenance on those things first. Been a while since I used them. Those things? Are we gonna see you in action? Are you gonna do shit? That's foreshadowing. Knowing Cao, he's probably perched up on the top floor of the Great Spire. You ready to storm the place? Yep, let's go. The entrance is still heavily guarded. You think these guys at least need a bathroom break or something?
Now, what might you people be up to?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Are you gonna help? Oh, she's battle ready. It's the golden butterfly. Joy. That's his only reaction to this. Oh, joy. Been a while, hasn't it? We haven't seen each other since, what, the festival? I could sense you lurking in the shadows, by the way. I was planning to drop by and say hi if you didn't come out to play.
My. You all look like you're having a ball. I came here in search of something, and what do I find? A party I was not invited to. Oh, I'm heartbroken.
Oh my god, is she gonna come along? What are you searching for? Wait, don't tell me.
Don't worry your handsome little head. I am not after the piece of that device, fascinating though it is. If you recall our little chat from this afternoon, I was given a rather vexatious request that I could not refuse.
Yeah. I have a feeling you're not gonna tell us what that request entails. Not that I really care, one way or another, mind you. Anyway, you were planning on heading in there, right? Wanna go in together?
Oh?
Are you sure that's just such a good idea? You are playing with some seriously scalding fire there, bud. I know, and I don't care. Like I said earlier, we need every tool at our disposal, even the unconventional ones. Besides, I have a feeling she was gonna join up with us whether we wanted her to or not. You raise a fair point. Huh.
As usual, you have such a way with words.
You're gonna be probably like Walter, right? You're just gonna be there.
Very well. You may use me however you wish. Assuming you can handle me, of course.
That is a sentence. Okay. March 6th, 7:05 p.m.
Huh? What's that sound?
Sounds like someone's pissing.
It sounds like something's burning. Huh?
Well?
What on earth? It's a machine with a cloaking device.
Missed.
Do you think they're gonna try a frontal assault?
Gonna be hard to smoke them out if they're using camouflage. Call for backup.
Oh, the music slowly creeping in.
They're in disarray. Everything's going according to plan.
Those Marduk guys sure make some neat little toys. I don't even think that baby's on the market yet.
Operating multiple drones at once is, like, so not as easy as it looks. Okay, you guys are up next. Get on out there and raise some hell. Oh, and don't let any passersby get caught in the crossfire.
Damn the music in the background.
You got it, lady. Man, oh man. We really got the short end of the stick here. Man sure is asking the world of this old drunk.
Oh, come on. It's not all bad. At least you've got me to back you up. Plus, you can't tell me you aren't getting a kick out of this.
True. This is kind of like gambling after all. Just with higher stakes.
Oh, yeah, right. He had a gun.
Watch yourselves out there, all right?
Will do. All right, boys. Let's get in there and kick some hey-you-way ass. Yeah!
Damn.
That ought to keep him busy for a while. You guys ready, Reset?
Yes. We have arrived at the infiltration point. You have our gratitude, Mirabelle.
We can take it from here.
All right then. Shall we begin? Open
sesame!
Jesus Christ. Wow, that's convenient. Wow. What the fuck? He literally tore a hole in reality. Just walked through a wall. Amazing. Infiltration complete. Wow, there's not a single scratch on the wall. The dusk glaive of yours is pretty handy in a pinch. That blade cut a path straight through the barrier. Actually, it's more like it cut through space itself. It's almost as though it has some otherworldly properties. Oh yeah. Very perceptive. Your unclouded eye is as impressive as they say. And so is that sword you wield. No doubt there's a number of fascinating stories surrounding it. Yep, wanna hear a few of them? Let's start with the one about how it was first guys, this isn't story time. We need to focus on the task at hand. Mirabelle and the rest can only keep their forces distracted for so long. Then let's push our way up to the top. Roger! Alright, you are a guest character, but that does not mean I cannot look at your shit. Enforcer number 3 of the society, also known as the Golden Butterfly, bewitchingly wields the Dusk Glaive, which she received from the Grandmaster. Right, that thing is definitely from another dimension. Lucrezia Isel, I think that's how you say it. Bijou de Verre. Okay, very French. Let's see. Double S, double L. Bewitch. Encases foes in glass, then shatters the bauble to bits. Gulway Pierce. Okay, target, circle, medium, also bewitch. Calls forth an otherworldly glaive capable of cutting down foes. Golden butterflies, targets all stats down, heals allies. Good God, that is such a good move. What the fuck? No wonder you're not playable. What the fuck? All stats down and heal all allies? Jesus. Saps foe's strength with the use of mystical butterflies. Illustrious Dance. A+. Targeted circle L. Also bewitch. Holy shit, everything is bewitch. A dance that rends both time and space. Well, this will be interesting to watch. Well, here we go. Time to zoom. And also break some pots and boxes. Where's everybody? Oh, hi.
Now we're talking.
What the shit?
You got a charge attack ready.
What the shit? Suddenly one of these mechs is here. Ow. Ow!
Together and fight.
Take this.
Okay. Hold on. I think I can do this.
Get the upper hand.
Oh, I'll do that. Hold on. I'll do that.
I like where this is headed.
Let's do this one.
Not getting away. Blast off. Keep it up.
Not a problem.
Nice.
You're crushed.
Oh, good God. Oh, nice. And finished him off. Very good.
Nice. That went great.
You were
Oh,
at one,
that's very nice. She literally drops her staff, her spear into the ground, into like a portal. Cool. A red chest. A yellow pendulum. Nice. Already had those. This elevator appears to be in emergency mode. It's likely it will only be able to travel to a limited number of floors. So not going straight to the top, huh? Well, we'll just have to take it as far as we can. Yes.
This feels pretty great.
Attack 2. Nice. Hold on. Did you have an attack 2? You did have an attack 2. Who is missing an attack 2? I think someone did. Maybe I'm just
Don't worry.
Yeah, no.
Sentry's got your back.
All of you have attack 2s. Okay, good. Oh.
The young swordsman's fighting style is quite lovely. I cannot help but be entranced by it.
I was about to make the same comment about yours. It's bewitching, elegant, and ruthless all at once. I wish I could take it all in for myself.
It seems we have much in common.
For sure.
Oh no. They're like two psychopathic peas in a pod.
They are. Oh God.
Give them
Won't you play with these little ones? Simply beautiful, aren't they? You're next.
Oh, that was the heal move. That looked pretty. Freeze. Nice, 10% chance to freeze enemies.
Goodies for the taking.
Oh hey, a hacking chest. It's been a while. Level 2.
Leave it to me.
Hi, Mare. Random hacking event, let's go. Lore Holocore. Swapple increases arts power but also raises EP costs when boosted? Very curious. Also, nice, taking for the vitality droplets. Holocore. Let's see. Where are you? Lore. There we go. Holocore powered by a shy young female AI. Increases arts power but also raises EP cost between when boosted. 150% EP cost and arts power plus 60. Cast time minus 80%. Oh, this is a pretty good shit. Some pretty good shit if you wanna place it on just a single caster, but the EP cost, ooh, that is heavy. That person needs to be paired up with a lot of EP cuts to make this thing absolutely insane. 80% cast time reduction? Yeah, this is gonna be nuts on a caster. It's gonna be for later. A marble bracelet. Okay. Oh, I think we're on the floor. We're... Actually, no, we're not. there's still more to go.
So many guards. I thought we took them by surprise.
It's not out of character for him to have planned for every conceivable contingency.
But why go to all that effort? Just can't figure out what the hell that guy's after.
I don't care about the whys or hows. I already know everything I need. Too damn far this time, Sal.
Someone's fired up.
Oh, Zerum powder. This is the last floor before we get there. This is definitely the last floor.
Looks like some good loot.
Ooh, red one. MP 2. Very nice. If
Powered up.
That's how it goes.
Ifrit raid, huh? Excuse me. That's the thing you were missing so far, huh? Wait, who learned Ifrit raid? Oh, you. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Power A+, set circle S, burn. A series of flame attacks that burns foes to cinders. I don't I have a feeling I remember the move, but I might be forgetting it. Oh, is this it for this floor? Okay. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it.
Greetings, Van. It's so good of you to join us.
Hi, Tsao. Oh, shit. Ashen?
Ashen!
Aaron, you came. I'm so glad to see you're okay.
It's been a while since we last spoke, White Orchid Dragon, is what I'd normally say. But you're the one who gave me that job, right?
Mm-hmm. How do you do? We may have crossed blades back in the old capital, but I've never had the pleasure of sharing a conversation with you.
My. Never would I have expected you to enlist the aid of not only the Divine Blade of Silver, but also Marduk and the Society.
Sure, never would have you expected, you of all people. Shut up.
Your popularity among unscrupulous individuals is growing at an alarming rate.
Yeah, and so have my debts with them, much to my chagrin. But I'll grin and bear it. I knew I needed a stacked deck if I was to beat your ass.
Why, thank you. That's quite high praise. I must give my compliments to you as well. You surmounted every obstacle I laid along your path.
Shut the hell up, you piece of shit. I'm only gonna ask this once. Was it you, Sao? Were you the one who framed Fan and poisoned Gien?
Did you reach that conclusion all by yourself? My, have you grown? You're exactly right. I am the one who orchestrated both.
Damn. Damn.
He actually confessed.
You son of a bitch! Do you have any idea what you've done? Thanks to you, the Liu family is in shambles, and you've made a mess out of my town!
You think I'm not aware of all that? I can assure you. I am acting in the best interest of Heiyue. I had no other choice.
What are you talking about? You framed Baba and poisoned Yeye. I know you've always made sacrifices and used whatever means necessary to achieve your goals. But even so, you... the Tao Li I knew from so long ago...
Aww. Aww.
would never have been so cruel to Baba and Yeye! To our family! Ashen.
Damn.
I haven't known you as long as Ashen, but for the most part, I agree with her. I'm sure you've got some justification for your actions.
Oh, he definitely does. He doesn't do shit just half-assed, but buddy.
You wouldn't say I had no other choice unless you meant it. I get that. But even if I understand, I don't have to accept it. Someone has to make you pay for what you've done. And that someone is gonna be me!
Well said.
Very well. Let us put a pin in this little chat for now.
Looky here.
Oh, hi.
The family Shangsho have come out to play.
We saw this coming a Selge away. Indeed, we did.
They're like the Shangsho we encountered at the old capital, though these guys are way stronger.
Let us commence this bout.
Music.
Oh. I don't often get to see the techniques of Gekka firsthand.
I'm gonna wipe that smug grin right off your face!
Oh shit, here we go.
Up against a large group.
Now then, let us do battle.
This is all for Heiyue's sake.
Oh, I don't have enough S boost. Well, shucks. Okay then. Let's say.
Time to go all out.
Hi everybody. How would you like to do and meet Shizuna?
Silver wins.
Okay, that was quite a lot. Ow!
It's go time!
Well, at least one of them is frozen. Okay, Aaron, my boy. How about this? Followed by that.
On me.
Oh, yes.
Engaging skill.
You won't want to miss this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel.
There! Behold! Zero gleam!
How many will live? Oh, damn. Oh, please, ass break.
May I have this done?
Ah, that works as well.
Enjoy.
Illustrious stomp!
Such elegance.
Your turn now, Mr. Hotshot.
That guy in the background. Guys.
Let's party.
Well then, in that case, I'm gonna go up front. Gonna boost you.
Here goes.
Gonna use one of these, and how about we punch you guys?
Stay put!
I kind of want to delay a tiny bit. Damn, he's down.
You're holding your own rather well.
Perfect chance!
Oh, you don't say. Okay, flaming prayer.
Don't screw with me.
Come on, golden butterfly. I'm waiting for your turn so you can actually do an S break.
Perfect chance!
Let's.
A boost would work here.
Sure, let's do the boost. Let's do the debuff.
Yes, Guardian Blade! Light them out!
Chance!
Chance. Let's do this move again.
Not getting away! Blast off!
Nice.
Show me what you've got, Silverblade!
Nice. Not enough for this, but I can do this.
Engaging skill.
Freezing wind! Cut down my enemy!
Very good.
I caught you off guard.
Oh god. Oh,
Won't
that
you play with these little ones?
that was bullshit.
Simply beautiful, aren't they?
It's go time.
Thank you. Okay. Good god, buddy. Well, I guess you're not getting. Well, let's counteract that debuff.
Shall we dance?
Oh shit. Ow.
Now we're talking.
Now we are talking.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Let's swap you in.
Jet, leave this to me.
Let's swap you in. Let's do the Cobalt Curtain. Still waiting on the S-Craft.
Energy output max.
Well, here's your chance, so let's do this together with Aaron.
Activating
Take over.
This is it! Lightning Chaser!
He might be finished from this. Almost.
Well fought.
Oh, never mind. Done. Okay. What's next?
Well, it's no surprise that my Shangsha wouldn't hold a candle to the divine blade of silver and the golden butterfly.
They weren't bad or anything, though their coordination could use some work.
So, what's plan B, buddy?
And then there was one.
I'm gonna cut you a deal, Sao. Give up nicely, and I'll let you off the hook. With a broken bone or two.
Oh, how very tempting. Unfortunately, I think I'll have to decline.
Yep, here we go, plan B.
I have a counter proposal. How about I take this chance to clear the air, as well as your gross misunderstanding of the situation?
Yeah, this fun.
In truth, the uprising was conducted with Gien's approval.
Okay. Oh. Huh? With the old man's approval?
Yeah, approved it?
Thought so.
It all started at the end of last year, when the link between the Lai family and Almata was exposed.
Huh, okay. So is this a ploy just to balance out the current situation?
As a result, they were promptly ousted from the council, but the damage to Heiyue's reputation had already been done.
Oh, I see what they're doing.
After all, any connection to those terrorists, however tenuous, is tantamount to scandal.
They're using another scandal to counter the old scandal?
Almata's many atrocities brought forth chaos and disorder upon the criminal underworld. They planted seeds of doubt in our fair organization, and had we not uprooted them, our status would have withered and perished.
Right, this was to flush out people.
Yeah, I can see how that'd suck for you guys. You're the ultimate authority of the criminal underworld. So, you can't go around breaking your founding principles willy-nilly.
That seed of doubt could have sprouted further uprisings, and maybe even led to the formation of a second or third Almata. That's why you chose to eliminate any trace of uncertainty in a few decisive blows.
I couldn't have put it better myself. We had to cleanse the rot that had been festering within Heiyue. Simply put, we had grown too big too fast, and we had to eradicate the infestation that was tearing us apart at the seams. That's why we fanned the flames of the Lai family uprising, and acted as though the Liu family was entering its final chapter.
How could they go that far? Yeye allowed himself to be poisoned just for that?
The chances of receiving Fawn's approval were next to none, so we had to take drastic measures.
Huh, so the old man approved, but obviously Ashen's father didn't approve, didn't even know about it.
Thankfully, he was plenty agreeable from behind bars. Once we received his consent, we began the preparations for his release. As for Gian, we ensured that he was administered a non-lethal dose of poison. I saw to that myself. In fact, we just received word that Gian has safely recovered. You needn't worry about him a moment longer.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Having conflicted feelings, Ashen.
What the hell?
A non-lethal poison is a rare find. But who was your supplier, I wonder?
That's a very good question indeed.
In any event, our actions have more or less satisfied those who are plotting the Liu family's downfall. Which means all is well in the criminal underworld.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
And our rule within it is once again uncontested. Very soon, the name of the greatest syndicate in the Republic will reverberate throughout its underbelly once more.
Oops. So that's Tao and Yeye's goal.
Jesus Christ.
And to you, deception and betrayal are small prices to pay. It even links back to everything with the tyrant. I guess this is Heiyue's way of doing things. There has to be a line that you should never ever cross!
Well, I suppose we can agree to disagree as to the ethics of our methods. I know our machinations have caused you no end of trouble. For that, you have my humblest apologies.
The way he sounds about it is amazing.
Aaron and I just pawns in your eyes. Is that all we are to you? Well, that's okay. I'm just relieved you didn't betray us, Tao.
I was about to say, you're getting a wake-up call and then immediately back to fawning over the guy.
Sorry to rain on your parade after you just put a bow on this whole thing.
Uh-oh.
But I'm gonna need you to cut the bullshit already.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
There is someone else behind this whole thing, and that's our little mystery girl.
What do you...
You say you're acting in Heiyue's best interest, but we both know that couldn't be further from the truth. If you just wanted to dump the waste, you could have had this whole thing wrapped up by this afternoon.
He's got a point there.
Yeah, and also, holding yourself up at the top of a building and putting armed robots around every corner is, not something an innocent man does.
But it is true that creating this situation was Mr. Lee's true aim.
What does that mean?
The lie becomes the truth, and the truth becomes a lie. I've had enough of your games, Sao! Just tell me what the hell it is you're planning!
I say we string him up and make him spill his guts. And not just in a manner.
Oh, I know you would do that.
There's no need for that. I really am acting in Heiyue's best interest. That was no lie.
Yeah, you would not lie about that.
I, however, elected not to mention that I was acting in my own interests as well.
Ah. And what are your own interests?
If you wish to know my true aim, I'll enlighten you. I'm paving the way for the next generation of Heiyue by founding a new family.
Oh.
Oh no, not you!
Guess that solves the mystery of who his boss is.
A new family?
In other words, he wants a seat on the council.
Oh, Asha, now you're getting an actual wake-up call.
I think I'm finally grasping the bigger picture here.
What is this music in the background?
My, what a lofty ambition. Do be careful not to get crushed under its weight.
I wouldn't dream of it, madam. I've been laboring towards this dream for much too long.
Well, at least I was right. We were fighting him as well.
And now, it is finally seeing the light of day.
Oh boy.
My time has arrived at last.
Just as my patience was beginning to wane, we need only stall them until the witnesses arrive.
Witnesses?
Isn't that right, new head of the Lee family?
New head of the Lee family.
Oh, so that's his game.
Now it all makes sense. Since Heiyue's inception, the Elders have been the top dogs of the organization. The numbers have gone up and down in the past, but it's almost impossible for a family to lose their seat entirely. Then the impossible happened, and the Lai family seat was up for grabs. If you manage to take it for yourself, you'll have achieved your long-held ambition.
Well done. You have seen right through my devious scheme.
I knew you were the type to aim high, but not that high. With Gao Long as your right-hand man, you've got everything you need to nab that special spot for yourself.
He also has the Lai family remnants. And the rebels of the Liu family. Am I wrong?
No, you're right on the mark. I even have a foothold in Crossbell. The other elders will have no choice but to recognize us.
That he does.
Let us celebrate the impending birth of my Lee family. I've invited a special guest who will also partake in the festivities.
Another one? Oh yeah, you. There you go.
Not so fast!
It's the shadow we saw at the eroded cave.
Takes a real coward to try a sneak attack like that one.
Nice reflexes there.
You can leave that thing to me, Aaron.
Gotcha! Thanks for having my back.
Oh, there she is. Finally getting an introduction.
Did you seriously call me that thing? Ugh, whatever.
I will be expecting you to give this fight your all, Yorda.
Yorda?
Okay. It's a drag, but I guess I did sign a contract with you.
You know, I'll give her that at least. At least she has a normal sounding name compared to Eeks.
It's a girl?
That face.
Uh-huh. I believe I just hit the jackpot. You must be the poor abandoned child who that man plucked from the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where is your boss?
Boss?
Oh.
Are you saying?
Yep.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, so I'm ignoring you. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not supposed to lie either.
You're not a Shadow Eater. Okay.
You're that spriggan, right? You made a fool out of Ix.
Very interesting hair discoloration on both of these kids.
And the penalty for that is death.
Oh, great. The little brat has a look-alike.
These two kids probably, I mean, considering they came from the gardens, they probably were also taken in by the demon-cooled lodges in the past, probably.
My, you're such a naughty little thing. Someone ought to teach you some manners.
And now, all the actors have taken the stage. Although, with the Divine Blade of Silver and the Golden Butterfly on your team, you have the slightest of edges. Allow me to even the odds.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There it is. He had it in his pocket all along.
That's the very same one we saw earlier.
Now then, let us begin.
Oh, boosting.
So this is what Ix was talking about. I really can feel the power coursing through me.
I understand that this is a rare opportunity to test your mettle against powerful foes. Unfortunately, I will have to ask that we fight as a team.
I see. I suppose I can treat this as an opportunity to see how well we synergize on the battlefield.
They aren't gonna make this one easy for us.
We'll have to be especially careful against her.
I can keep her at bay.
I get to fight Gekka Masters and a Wielder of Shadows. I couldn't ask for better opponents.
This time, Aaron, I will be coming at you with everything I have.
Oh shit.
Condescending bastard! I'm gonna break your ugly face!
Time for you to focus.
Well, here's the actual fight.
Let us fight to the death. I leave the heavy lifting to you, Gao Long.
Ugh, let's just get this over with.
Fucking attitude. I love it. Okay. Free casting run, but I can't really do much with that outside of maybe try and freeze them, which will probably not land. Yeah, they have resistances against that. Not full resistance, but resistance. Okay, instead of that, let's do Cobalt Curtain.
Cobalt Curtain, activate! It's all by end.
Then we do a Flaming Prayer.
Flames, give us strength!
I'm feeling fresh.
You're open!
Oh, she has a crit round.
Consume them.
Hand of Satanael!
Ow. Good thing I put up the shield. Oh, debuff? What's the ah, fuck's sake. This shit. This shit. Really? Let's just get rid of it. That's better.
Screw with me.
That's better. Oh, all of them are. Can I? Nope.
Here I go!
Nope. The answer is nope. Nope.
Send you flying! Here goes!
Activating skill.
Alright, let's go, Aaron. Finally got rid of some debuffs. Jesus.
Sword for me!
Let's see. Nice.
So annoying.
Boost gauge limit pro.
She is such a mood.
Perfect chance!
She is such a mood. Okay, back in.
Alright, time to let loose.
Time to let loose, but hold on. You're gonna munch on something. No, that goes to you.
Huh.
There we go. Prepared. That's a pretty significant heal.
Enjoy.
Illustrious dawn!
Nice.
We're only just getting started.
Oh yeah.
I caught you off guard.
Oh, not this move. Oh, the buffs other people too. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Okay.
Initiating draw.
Ooh, Aaron.
It's go time.
I kinda don't want you to die, of course, here. So, Van, can you please take aggro from her as well now? Would be nice. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Wait, is he bewitched? I think he is, right?
Displaying details.
Is he? I cannot see. Trying to see the debuffs. But there are too many buffs on him. Yeah, there are so many buffs on him just cycling. Okay, well, screw that. Screw that noise. Okay, Cao.
Got you.
Not enough yet.
Up to you, reset.
Now it's enough. Ow, ow, ow.
Way to fire me up.
Okay, at least he got left alone over there.
Engaging skill.
Let's go.
You won't want to miss this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel.
There! Behold! Zero's Gleam!
There goes Cao.
Is this all you have to offer?
For now.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Oh, he's frozen. Nice. That was actually very nice. Okay, let's do the Mystic Vision thing. Been trying to get to this for a while. But debuffs. Debuffs are a thing. You, buddy, actually are primed and ready to do shit.
Suggest we strike now.
Let's Heated Roar again.
Here goes.
How are we looking? That guy is still pretty heavy on his health. So let's smack him pretty good. Should be broken with this. Oh, not yet, but close.
Butterfly.
Oh shit, that's break, let's go!
For what I'm about to do. I hope you're comfortable.
Oh my god.
Now then, have fun in the next life.
Hey, he's broken. He is broken.
Playtime's over.
Okay. Let's do the Talon.
Have some of this.
Oh, that is, he's done.
Understood.
He is done. Nice, only her left. Woo, missed him. Good stuff. Cologne time. Nice, she's almost broken as well. Cool. Sure.
Zero's form.
There we go.
Shut them down, Reset.
Okay. Do we take Aaron? Do we take Van? Let's take Van. Van is super boosted right now.
Activating skill.
Follow my lead.
No problem. It's over. You're crushed.
All right. Oh, still another chance for another one. Okay. Let's go with this. Oh, I didn't use a S boost. Shit.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Never mind. I still have a chance.
Engaging
Let's do it. That's done. That's the fight.
It's over. You're crushed.
Aaron surviving on a sliver of life.
I can't deal with this crap.
That is a mood.
Well, what do you expect?
Onwards and upwards.
Aaron's Blazing Slash has been upgraded to True Blazing Slash. Nice. Well, you guys.
Had enough yet?
I was about to say the same thing, but sure.
Want to go another round? Huh?
Under normal circumstances, I would gladly accept that invitation.
But?
I wouldn't. I'm done.
I believe I'm rather spent as well. Ah, our witnesses have just arrived. Impeccable timing.
Who are the witnesses? Oh. Yep.
Papa! Yeah.
Mr. Liu has been released.
Yan's already back on his feet?
I mean, he did tell us.
The poison has completely left my system. Though I suppose I'm still a little wobbly.
There is much I'd like to say on this matter. But for now, I'll just say thank you, everyone. As for you, Zhao, I still can't believe you did all this.
My apologies for all the trouble I've caused you. I was simply carrying out Yan's will to the best of my ability. I hope you understand.
You carried it out brilliantly as always. I have no complaints. Well, save for one. Are you really intending to found a new family?
I knew this day would come eventually.
Huh.
We're not going to stop him?
Of course not. We're well past the point of no return. My only regret is that I'm losing such a valuable and dependable subordinate.
Yeah, that guy in another camp is gonna be terrifying.
If we attempt to stop him now, Heiyue will fall into further confusion.
But...
My imprisonment may have ended without prosecution, but it was still caused by a rift within the Liu family. Even if Zhao were to return now, he would never be able to recover everyone's trust.
I'm surprised that he had everyone's trust, but sure.
This is what's best for Heiyue. In fact, the White Orchid Dragon has my blessing.
What?
Damn.
Are you serious?
Damn.
Guess that's it then. Zhao resolved Heiyue's internal debacle in one fell swoop and formed a new family in the process. Your people are going to be talking about this for weeks.
I mean, in all terms, it is keeping the balance. There's gonna be another powerful family out there that can counteract this one, so these two can keep each other in check, I guess, but it's still...
Or perhaps even months. It is being led by the famous White Orchid Dragon, after all.
The Liu family will no doubt lose some of its authority in the wake of this. That said, I sincerely believe this will benefit Heiyue as a whole.
But... you can't!
I will take that to mean you approve of our plan. Excellent. If the Liu family, as well as the head of the elders, acknowledge us, then our family is as good as formed. All right, let's leave it at that for today. We can announce our plans to the other elders at a later date.
Oh. Teleporting away.
I'm not finished with you, you bastard!
Know your place, boy. The window for discussion has closed. This is now strictly a Heiyue matter. An indecisive child has no place to speak here.
Damn.
I would gladly welcome you into my Li family should you decide to join.
Oh, sure.
Your first order of business, however, should be deciding what path you wish to follow.
I think we'll have to back off, bud.
Zhao! Wait!
Aw, Ashen.
I don't understand!
Oh, this is gonna be hard on her.
Lady Ashen, let me leave you with these parting words. The Cao Li who spent 10 years in the Liu family and the man who served you was not me. You may treat that time as nothing more than a blissful dream.
Aww.
I implore you, young lady, wake up to reality. Oh yes, I have a gift for you, Van.
Oh, he's just gonna give it.
A small token of my thanks for participating in the founding of the Li family.
Huh.
Hey, I wanted to give that to Ix. Oh well, what's done is done.
This is all I get for putting up with this charade? At least throw in some Mira for my trouble, you cheapskate. I'm gonna make you answer for what you did to my assistant and my client. Don't think this lets you off the hook.
Duly noted. Farewell.
Oh no.
Ashen.
Who the hell do you think you are? You think you can just break her heart and run away? I'm not gonna let you get away with that! Sally!
Oh, poor Ashen. Well,
Look, Jack!
I guess this is Langport done.
Guess it's all wrapped up.
Good going, Aaron.
Nice. Okay, I'm withdrawing the drone units now. I think I'll call up Qasim and give my report. Though I bet he already knows what went down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The fragments of that device do not have a purpose by themselves, but they do wield considerable power.
Yeah, of course you
I do not
have
know
a focus on those things.
all of the pieces are gathered, but that matter is outside the purview of my research.
Oh, I don't know. The pieces are gonna gather and probably gonna break through time and space and dimension and, you know, gonna be in some kind of weird, spacey dungeon. Have you played these games before? I think you need to play these games, Cronkite.
Regardless, this concludes our inquiry into the matter of this area's threat level.
Hello, hologram.
Deploying Ms. Twinings, Ms. Alton, and even you was, if I may boast, a prudent judgment call on my part.
Do we really need to do the whole shtick man in suit, really? Like, we don't know who this is?
I hardly did anything at all. The fixers did most of the heavy lifting, even if they did receive help from unexpected sources. However, there is still more to be done, yes?
Correct. The moment this incident was resolved, a different location was marked as a red zone.
Oh.
The threat level for that place has risen 2 ranks to SSS.
Oh, what the shit? Where?
Allow me to inform you the name of the location.
Oh, please don't cut away. You assholes.
The preparations are complete.
Oh? Oh, you, right.
Looks like they're finally making their move over in the capital. I suppose I'd better wrap up my work here pronto.
Okay, I did what you asked me to do. How goes your work? You done yet?
Almost. No need to keep asking. I'll get it done, even if I have to work my fingers to the bone. I suggest you hurry along back to base and get plenty of bed rest.
Those orders are music to my ears. I'm so tired.
Once you two have gotten some shut-eye, we can get our little sideshow on the road. We'll make their restful respite an event to remember. It'll be a vacation filled with thrills, chills, and kills.
Oh god, I'm terrified. What are you preparing? Well, Act 2A end. Chaos in Highway. Well, that's another piece. 8,000 Mira has been placed in your account. Nice. 2,000 Mira has been placed in your account as a reward for completing the tracking down a traitor for SPG. Nice.
Those are impressive results.
Oh yeah? Gain 4 SPG by releasing the orbital lock. Nice. 11 SPG by progressing in the Mechengarten. Oh, this is bonus.
Then I'll update your rank.
Nice. C rank. Got it. Oh, so I went 2 ranks up. Grail ring accessory, nice, and meteoric gravity. Ooh, time and earth, huh?
That's pretty good, I guess.
Oh, only A rank. Oh, probably because of that one part where I was wrongly guessing the the methods of those three idiots, I guess.
I had a great time.
You've been in the team for like 5 minutes. I mean, I did use her extensively through the tower, so I guess that works. Oh, hey, the story of a little doll has been added to the archive. Okay, cool. Alright, let's finish today's part off with watching this and seeing once again how the next part starts. Considering this is called the story of a little doll, this should be about Lapis. So for Daybreak only viewers, the character that was hinted upon earlier by Svin and Nadia during that scene with Carmine, this should be about her.
The story of a little doll.
Oh yeah.
Who are you?
Out of the box popped a doll made to look like a little girl. Her name was Lapis, and she was a proud Rosenberg doll. Lapis was a sentient being and had a strong sense of self.
Oh yeah.
However, she
and
had
a
no
bottomless
memories
stomach.
to speak of and knew neither where she came from nor her purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Few things cannot be recovered upon being lost. I believe this agreement will serve the both of us very well. What do you say?
Lapis accepted the masked man's invitation, and together they set out on a journey. They were joined by a boy and girl, 2 former assassins, and they all had an adventure filled with merriment.
They were so tiny and young.
When they finally reached the end of their journey, Lapis had recovered her memories.
Mm-hmm.
She was a godlike artificial intelligence, created in man's own image to act as an administrator for a network called Elysium.
In other words, me.
But Elysium had fallen under the control of a malevolent being, and thus the continent was in great peril. Lapis and her friends fought back with everything they had, and eventually they vanquished the threat.
Elysium will be deleted. All I know is that they'll make their own calculations, and one day fashion an Elysium of their own. And when that happens, I pray they'll know how to use it the right way.
Her purpose fulfilled, the little doll set out on yet another exciting, merry journey with her friends. They visited many new places where they played and ate to their heart's content. To Lapis, those days were both wonderful and dreamlike. Then, one morning...
Uh-huh.
Wakey wakey, LP! Up and at 'em! LP?
The little doll had fallen into a deep, deep slumber.
I do still wonder how this is gonna play into the whole shtick. Is she like in rest mode and Carmine is like a subroutine that came to life and is now doing bullshit around or something like it? Even though Carmine has no idea about her connection back, but yeah, Svin and Nadia definitely seem to feel something about her. Alright, back to Edith, Academy days. Time for the school chapter, I guess. Time to go back to reminisce and feel nostalgic about Cold Steel 1 and 2. and 3. March 5th.
Alright everyone, it's time for homeroom.
Oh my god.
There's less than 3 weeks left in your first year. You're almost at the end.
Also, Toa being a teacher, I keep forgetting that her character in Tokyo Xanadu which doesn't have any connection to this, but I keep forgetting that her character in that one was a teacher.
The closing ceremony is on the 23rd of this month, and the day after that is graduation. Just be aware that the classes are going to be split up a little differently than you're used to. Also,
Miss Toa, I have a question.
Why are you so adorable?
Where do your students at the Empire's military academy go when they graduate? Do they all become soldiers or something?
I've been wondering about that too. Oh, yeah, what was the name of the school you teach at? Was it Thor's Military Academy?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. This may come as a surprise, but Thor's isn't all that different from any normal high school. It's true that we do have a special curriculum for those who want to join the military, but not everyone goes that route. I graduated from there myself, and well, as you can see, I'm an instructor.
Yeah, good point.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of famous people from there that aren't in the military at all.
That statement is underselling it. There's a lot of famous people from there. You're underselling your statement.
Isn't that where you transferred in from, Julian?
That's right. I learned quite a bit from Miss Toa and the other staff there. Man, you're so lucky. I bet the school life's way more fun there.
I want to know more about Julian.
It hasn't even been 3 full months since she came here, and she's already in everyone's good books. Wasn't she brought over as part of an exchange program with the Erebonian Empire?
Yes, that's right. I also heard that she does work for a famous NGO on top of her regular teaching duties. She's supposedly an invaluable asset to them as well. She really is incredible, isn't she?
Incredible doesn't even begin to describe her. Her popularity's well-deserved. I mean, just look at how cute she is! Whether she likes it or not, she's got the attention of the whole school.
I suppose you aren't wrong there.
Anyway, let's get back on track. Before we begin our first lesson, I want to introduce you to our new short-term exchange students.
Oh, good God. No. Oh, wait, no. It's gonna be Sven and Nadia, okay.
Come on in, you two.
For a split second, I thought it's gonna be Ix and, the girl, the name is escaping me right now.
Huh? Exchange students?
At this time of year?
Yup.
Hey! What's up, everyone? Nice to meet ya.
The way she just walks in.
I'm your new classmate, Nadia Rain. But just call me Nana, okay?
Uh-huh.
Not even 10 seconds in and I'm already embarrassed.
Well, that's one introduction out of the way. Would you like to do yours, Swin?
Gladly. I'm Swin Abel, and like Nadia, I'm an exchange student from Remiferia. I know we're coming in pretty late into the school year, but I hope we can become good friends with you all.
Holy crap. That Nadia chick's a real cutie.
Oh God, of course, Lyle.
Wow. So, quick question. Are you two in a relationship?
She's gonna say yes, he's gonna say no.
I'm so very glad you asked. It just so happens me and S are...
Friends. Don't put any funny ideas in their heads.
I didn't think they'd actually come to school. Is it because of that orb mail from the other day? No, they wouldn't come here just because of that.
Wait, you know these two? Are they involved with your part-time job?
Yes.
Sounds like you've really had your hands full on, yes?
Oh, yes.
They're going to be taking part in the school festival, too. So be sure to give them a nice, warm welcome. I'd really like to give them a tour around the school, but I'm still getting a feel for the place myself. Oh, I know. Would you mind showing them around for me, Agnès?
Convenient.
She must already know that we're working together.
That's why she's putting it two together. Look, that little cutie pie over there is probably the smartest person in this entire building right now.
Of course, I'd be happy to.
Next to another smartest person in the room.
It's settled then. You can show them around during lunchtime if you'd like. Now, let's go over the festival supply list.
Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have so many flashbacks to Cold Steel now. If this is the chapter, oh my god. Been a while. Sorry, Aggie. I just thought it'd be more fun if we kept it a secret. So, what's the verdict? Did we surprise you? Mission accomplished. Anyway, did you two really apply to our short-term exchange program? Sure did. We have a few connections who helped us to get in. I know Nadia likes to do things on a whim, but this isn't one of those cases. We went through all the proper channels. Well, that's good to hear, at least. Svin's just as laid back about this as she is. But why go to all that effort? And why Aramis, for that matter? I thought you'd never ask. The reason is, we've been itching to experience the school life. Hanging with friends after school, trying all the cafeteria food, napping during class, playing hooky, you know, that kind of thing. The last two you can do without. What he said. Wait, so you two really haven't been to school before? Oh, Agnès, you sweet summer child, no. Never had the chance. Being raised in the organization and all. The closest thing was Sunday school when we were really little. I'm not sure how long we'll be staying in Calvard, but I thought it'd be a good experience for us. We've pretended to be students while on infiltration missions, but I don't count that. Either way, we're just living and having fun in the moment. That's our MO. I understand. That's a totally valid perspective. Given their upbringing, it's only natural that they would want to make up for all the experiences they missed out on. Well then, let's go out with let's go on with the tour, shall we? I'll show you everything the school has to offer. Yippee! Thanks, bestie! Bestie! Alright then, lead the way. Oh, and let's be on the lookout for whatever that message was talking about. Yes, we should keep our eyes peeled for sure. Message, huh? So what happened? Oh, a few days ago, I guess. Huh. Hey, Aggie, what's with this weird orb mail? Oh, this definitely looks sketch. Let me take a look. What is this? If you desire the truth and see? If you desire the truth and wish to bring an end to the oncoming tragedy, investigate Aramis. C. It's another message from C, but why now? That's the name of the terrorist who caused a stir in Erebonia a couple of times. You said another message. You've gotten more like this? Well, only one other. It arrived just before last year's Revolution Festival. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. See. Yeah. The 7th Genesis appeared shortly afterward, so I doubt it was a prank or something like that. Yeah, sounds like it was for real. I can confirm this isn't the second incarnation of C. He happens to be a friend of ours. You're kidding! It's no joke. We also know the first C, but we're not as tight with him. Yeah, who the fuck is this gonna be then? From the little I do know, I kinda doubt he'd reach out to you like that. I see. If only Ren were here, she definitely could have traced the message to its source. Oh yeah, she's not in Calvard right now, is she? Oh, where is she? Yes, she's back home in the Burl. Oh, she's back home. That is adorable. Spending time with family. With the brights. Well, it doesn't seem like we'll be arriving at any answers, so let's table this for now. Can't hurt to have it on the brain though. Very interesting. Nothing's happening here since we got that message. But we should still be vigilant. Of course. Vigilant is my middle name. Now let's let the tour commence. The Aramis Expedition Squad is ready to rumble. Oh, brother. First we were the picnicking front, now this. Oh, this
Let's
will be
start
fun.
with the main building. We can visit the store and cafeteria on the first floor.
Oh, I want to spend tons of time there.
I'd also like to talk with some of the other students while we're wandering around.
Okay.
Holy shite. Well, I would love to do that right now, but this episode has been going on for a while now, and I do need to round it up for the time being. I'm gonna presume that oh, hi. Taurus? Yum. Increases damage to stunned enemies by 50%. Oh, yes, this thing. Juicy. Anyhow, this is where we're gonna round it up for today, because this episode has been going on for a while, and oh boy, shit happened. Oh boy, shit happened. From getting finally down to business with Cao and what his whole shtick was. Okay, yeah, I can see where he's coming from, but damn, I'm just sad for Ashen. She never saw any of that coming, and she really had a fable for the guy. So now that he basically left the family, betrayed the family, and threatened the family, and is gonna be in opposition to the family, is woof. Also that final message from him to her. Ugh. Good God. We'll see how that develops, I guess. We have now a new family there. Well, at least they're gonna keep themselves in balance between each other. And that was probably the big point of it. But yeah, anyway, we're back to our squad over here. That will be also interesting. Also, I'm gonna call it right now. I obviously don't want anybody to confirm or deny this, but I'm gonna call it right now. This squad is gonna die again, aren't they? For whatever. I mean, the reason being that they have the original Genesis here with them. It's probably a clear sign. These guys are gonna die again. We haven't had that happen with Van's squad over there, so yeah, I am terrified for the three of you. Whatever happens, happens, I guess. But it will be probably a while until we hit a dead end once again. But I still don't want to see it. Anyhow, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and all I can say is, if you did, please consider leaving a like, it would help out a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you want to support me more directly, memberships are open. As always, no video will be behind a membership, it's purely there as support, and thank you to all the members supporting already, much appreciated guys, and we recently hit a mark where the memberships are actually now showing up on the homepage of the channel as well, so thank you a lot. And yeah, hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next part. Until then, bye-bye.